especially with that.
So
I'm assuming that.
so did you get the point?
I did. Yes, I did. It's just not as simple as that.
So actually, only thing is it depends. With knowledge, with using our brain, with positive attitude, with the right direction of.
I understand that. My question to you is, my predicament. The past 9 months we've been anxious and having panic attacks. How do you make your mind stronger when you're panicking about your health?
I tell you.
How do you do that?
I tell you. Again, in this life, this is a test how strong you are. You know, a lot of good people
Right.
I saw.
Right.
They were very good, they were very religious, very good believer. But because sometimes we don't balance our physical and the spiritual, like I told you about two parts.
But how do you balance that?
Same again, we need to be practice. We need to do practice. We need to be strong.
Right.
For example, I tell you, when I fell weak the other way, got too much in a head, too many problems. When I pray, I get like a boost, and with boost, because when our belief is strong, then we can control ourselves. If one thing you remember, give up. Some people, they give up. When you give up, you collapse. You can't give up. If you are a believer and you have strong belief on your beloved God, you can't forgive up. You can't give up. You need to be strong enough with faith to not to collapse. So what happens is sometimes a lot of good people, they collapse. For example, this is all about like we can imagine we are fighting with our life in this life.
Okay.
If we collapse, for example, if we are in playground, playing a match, and during the match we collapse, and we don't stand up and fight back. What will happen?
Okay.
Lose it.
Who is this guy?
Hello there, my man.
I don't know.
That's
Mr. Shah.
Snoop Dogg. How are you
fucking out?
Hey, 20 Mayfair, my man.
Maranatha Thomas, hi.
That means my name is Thomas.
Hey, how are you fucking Maranatha Thomas, hi.
You were Stephen.
I'm Stephen, this is Maranatha Thomas, hi.
Speaking Glaswegian, never mind speaking it.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
I don't do that shit, but that was intriguing. That was. So I like
He could have said anything, I'd have said,
no, I'm a Scientologist.
Oh, there you go. Yeah?
Great.
What's the Tom Cruise today? What do you feel? You think, well, I'm a fuck like you're fucking flies. Yeah, man. Me, you're talking to.
Motherfucker.
Right, you have to half 10, don't you? Shoot at half 10.
I just about ready to close.
No swearing, okay?
I know.
Right.
Know what it is? Know what it is? I'm fucking talking, that's the way I talk.
Okay, see you later.
Take care, guys. Enjoy your night.
I'm going to teach you something. You have to say, Shukriya means thank you. Shukriya.
Shukriya.
Say Shukriya.
Shukriya.
Or even special thank you. Merbani.
Hey!
How are you fucking doing? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck!
I shouldn't have been so Thomas.
Get the fuck out of here! You know what I mean?
See you later, guys. Ta-ra.
Drinking is bad, man.
bad. Oh, it's the devil's work.
It's like a reasonable person, drunk and like using bad language.
Monday to Friday, they're working away, they're fine. The weekend.
No, this is bad.
I know.
You like that?
So, what I was going to ask you, the times that you're struggling and you need a wee boost, and you pray to God.
Yeah.
Do you pray for Him to give you strength?
Yeah.
Do you say certain words?
Yeah.
Right.
Certain words.
Because I was wondering what it was you said that gave you the boost.
Yeah. The word I gave you the prayer books. Remember?
I still got them.
Yeah.
Aye, I still got them.
And the one more thing is, we need to do the what is called repeat. We need to do again and again.
Right.
Otherwise, we will nowhere. We will forget.
Right.
You know what happened is, this is very important. I tell you, you are here standing with me. We are talking about good stuff, God, believing, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And because this life is a test.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you.
The devil is here as well.
All the time. Oh, I know that.
You know.
Oh, I know.
What happened is, this is very common, our weakness. When we are here talking great, believing, our morale is high. When we leave, and what happens sometimes in your mind, devil, Satan, feed stuff.
And that's what he tries
That was rubbish.
chip away.
What you were talking?
Chip away,
Yeah.
chips away. Aye.
Come back. That is nothing. This is the world.
Aye. That's
Come
very
and,
true. That's so true. I said.
Mr. Shah was telling you rubbish.
Aye. I
Just
know.
forget it.
No, I know.
You know, this is very common.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
And
I know.
It's all sort of like all mankind, different stage, different believer. I tested them as well. A good believer come to me, we talked. When they talk to me, they are good, very high, and they have very good response.
Right.
When they leave me, then they went back flat again.
The old ways.
Yeah, always. So this is because this is a test. We slip always.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So this is the test. We need to avoid the slip down. You know what happened to you? You are fine 2 years ago. Fine. Slipped. You know, when we are fighting and we are competing with something and we lose the battle and fell down, and if we will not come back with strength, the devil will not let us to stand up.
But how do you come back with the strength time after time, I said?
With prayer, with practice.
Right.
You know, for example.
And keep the faith, and
Yeah,
keep the faith,
yeah,
and keep
yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Aye.
And the other thing is, if we qualify this certain round, I am talking about the totally different way now.
Mm-hmm.
If we qualify this certain round, then God gives a special favor. Special favor is, it's a spiritual thing.
Right.
For example,
Uh-huh.
this is secret I am telling you now.
Okay.
About I told you about crisis, and this is a part of life. Anyway, I know this. You know, God told me already. You know, He said this is a very amazing world I am living. It's a
Right.
spiritual world.
Right.
God told me, okay, if you lose everything, you have to behave normal. Forget about that. So I am strong. He gave me very power. So he told me already. For example, we don't want to lose our beloved, and if we lose our beloved things and beloved someone, we get down and we collapse. And you know what happened nowadays? A lot of sicknesses, illnesses become because people can cope with them,
Yes.
and when they collapse and they felt so weak they can't come back, and then they die like that.
Right.
And they get worse and worse
Yes,
and worse,
yes.
and
The downward spiral. Yeah.
not strong enough in belief, and like it's happened when you're not strong enough. So if we qualify the round, then God gives a special power
Right. Okay.
for recovery.
Okay.
So I tell you, in your condition, if you qualify this special round, you
Right.
become the special person,
Okay.
then like some things are for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can say God is gracious and the merciful.
Yes.
Mercifulness is for everyone,
Yes.
but graciousness is for special
For
people.
special people.
If we have to, because I told you we need it in other life, we have to be special. Just normality will not recover us
Okay.
from the pain we will get later on. So if we become special people
Mm-hmm.
in this life,
Right.
then God gives us special treatment to recover us.
Okay.
So I know you are a good person,
Thank you.
and you know me, I know you.
Yep.
If you try to be strong in spiritual way,
Right.
then you will get special power to
To help.
you get, it will help you
Get
to
better.
make you physical way,
Right. So on the days that I don't feel great, because sometimes I get up and I don't want to leave the house.
Yeah.
That's how I've not seen you for so long. So in those times when you've almost given up, and you think, I can't be bothered going out, I can't be bothered cleaning the house, and those times, although
you're losing the battle.
but in those times, that's the most important times when I need to
Yeah.
rely on God,
Yeah.
rely on my faith,
course.
and put more trust and faith in Him.
Yeah.
To say, look,
You
God,
are
I'm not going to be like this forever. I need your help today.
Yeah.
I need right.
Yeah.
See,
And
I've not done
behave-
that. I haven't done that for a
and,
while.
and behave normal.
My sister's pastor would call, although he knows I believe in God. My sister's pastor would call me a backslider. I'm believing in God only up to a point.
Yeah.
80%.
Yeah.
I've not given him
No,
100%.
no,
And that's
look,
I
he
see.
is
I see.
perfect.
Yes,
He is perfect.
he's 100%.
And he wants 100% from us.
He doesn't want 80 or 85
No.
or 90 or 99.9.
Because he loves us too much.
Right, I get it.
Well, you are a good person, he loves you too much. He wants your, highest.
Full potential.
Yeah, potential.
Yeah. Okay.
He doesn't want to keep you low.
Yes, right. I get it. Understand. Yeah. Right, I understand. Fair enough.
Hello,
And
I
the
know.
20 Richmond King sites, please, as well.
We don't
You sound as if you've had a long, hard
Yes,
day.
No, I'm just doing the curries, like.
have.
Oh.
No, it's going to be. I'll take them anyway.
55.
What is that? Say about midnight?
No, just half 10.
Oh, you've not got long to go.
They always send you for cigarettes last thing, and
Last thing at night.
they don't have them, you know.
Thank you.
Right, okay,
See you
okay.
later.
Right, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So now I
that's
don't
what-
want to hear any bad news
No,
from you.
no.
Just see.
That's what I'm not doing. I'm letting, for want of a better word, Assad, when the times I'm not feeling well, I'm letting the devil win. I'm letting the devil win because I'm letting him drag me down. I should be praying to God to give me strength
Yeah.
to fight this, and give me strength to get on with it. Give me, because I'm supposed to walk every day. Give me strength to get up, and even if it's just to Morrison's for milk, just get out of the house. Because the doctor says if I don't, I'm going to end up no going out the house at all.
Yeah.
And end up being a couch potato. I
This
said.
happens. This
Oh, I
happens.
know. And not just to older people either.
So
you
that's
know.
why I told you like 2 months ago.
I know.
Be here every
no,
day.
I know. But there was times I couldn't even face my friends. I said
I know, but
they would come up to the door, or they would phone, and I'd do anything to put them off. And that's not me. I said
I know.
that's not me.
I know, but only thing is now before you leave, you need to decide, you need to promise with yourself.
That's what I'm
You
going
need
to do.
live.
I'm not going to get out here and go home and forget all about this.
I told you.
I think Assad, and this may sound really, no, I'll not sound really stupid because you're a religious man like yourself. I think that God put me in here tonight for us to have this talk for a reason.
Of course.
For a reason.
No doubt.
You know,
look, I
could have got on the 34 at Victoria and I could have went home and I wouldn't have seen you. I think He's brought me in here for a reason.
I don't have any minus 100% doubt on it. 100% doubt. 100%.
Definitely.
Definitely.
That when I started walking and I came in to see how you and Stephen were doing, He's brought me in because I was not expecting you. I thought that Stephen would believe me as normal and you'd go away home. The last thing I was expecting was for you to say, Jim, if you're not doing anything, be kind enough to keep me company. I wasn't expecting that. So therefore, I think that he's said, no, you need to go in and have a serious talk and not just walk away and go back and sit in your house and on your own and feeling so. You need a serious talk with somebody spiritual and somebody that knows what they're talking about and can help you. I firmly believe that, Assad. I firmly believe that.
So it means God is looking after you.
Yes.
And this is the proof He loves you.
I know.
He wants to keep you happy.
Yes.
He wants to keep you strong.
Yes.
The way to be strong, we have to follow the right direction.
Right path.
Right path. We need to watch our action, what we are doing. But weakness is a part of our life. But it doesn't mean we collapse and
No.
now.
No.
That.
I know. No, I understand. It's been good to get this chat with you for the past half an hour. I must admit, it's been good. It's been good for me because I'll be leaving here and heading home in an upbeat spirit and a different attitude. Assad. So.
Yeah. So and maintain it.
Yes.
This is very important.
Yes.
When
Yeah.
we go away from this scene,
Aye.
we don't maintain it.
But you see, that's a very good point. But you see, what I've learned from you tonight, up until tonight, I haven't had that. So next week, next month, next year, if I'm feeling a wee bit down or whatever, I just need to stop and say to myself two things. Jim, just calm down and remember the time you were in Assad's shop and the conversation you had, and that'll bring it all back. Assad, up until now, I haven't had that. I went home from my friends and all the rest of it, and went home and thought, oh, I can't even bother. You got up the next day, and the next day goes into the next day, and the next day. So at least that, if maybe a bit vulnerable or whatever, I can think, just like back into when it was yourself, you know, which is really important. Is this your last bundle?
Yeah, this is my
Very
last.
Good. No problem.
Then I will let you go.
Well, when are you leaving yourself?
Soon.
Right.
Soon.
So I'd rather you the place all locked up and then you were away yourself, because that's 10:30.
Time is over anyway.
Right. And at least I know when I get down the road that you're not going to be on your own for 5 or even 10 minutes. You hungry?
No, mate. Cool. I'm having 3 shitey packs of crisps. That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
As good as a dinner.
No, it's close to dinner. I've got to give you a fucking breakfast pancakes.
Good.
Bacon.
Oh, lovely.
How did we? How you?
I'm just a friend of Assad's.
Assad's a good man.
I've been telling customers all night that I'm his YTS, but they don't believe I'm 16.
No, mate, you're not 16.
Not 26 either, that was a long time ago.
Oh, man. You're a good guy. He's a good guy.
Oh, he's a lovely man. Lovely man.
Good guy.
Listen, you enjoy the rest of your night, young man.
You make sure you look after him. You take care of him.
You too.
You okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Ah, he's fine. He's okay. He's
God
he's
is
fine.
praise, mate. God. It's good to God, isn't it?
Everything
God
is.
to God.
Everything is. Everything is, young man.
God be praised. Thank you.
That's it. Exactly. Take care, kiddo. Bye. Bye. Guys, I like the drinking Glasgow on a Saturday night. I said, didn't they?
Oh, this is worst thing.
You know, it's one thing that I'm eternally grateful to God for, Assad, is that I don't smoke and I don't drink. It's eternally grateful and
This
grateful.
made you a good person.
Oh, never ever have I wanted to smoke or wanted to drink in my whole life.
No point.
No. And people say to me, but Jim, there must have been one New Year. No, never been drunk at New Year.
What's the
Never.
point?
Exactly. And the thing is, I said, we're working out most of my life. I've seen people who never drink, and then they go out and they get drunk, and they either say something or do something to someone else, and they regret it for the rest of their life
Oh, yeah.
through the drink.
No, seriously.
So, oh, aye.
It's terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
No, I tell all my friends,
Uh-huh.
even like they have very good personality,
Mm-hmm.
and when they drink,
Right out the window.
yeah,
My father.
can't do like that.
My father used to drink a couple of cans of beer on a Saturday night, and he was okay. See, when he started to drink whiskey, I said he was like Jekyll and Hyde.
This is terrible.
He used to shout and bawl and throw things off the wall, and it totally changed personality. And we used to lie in our beds crying, thinking, "Dear God, please, going to let him go to sleep so he doesn't have to cause it." You know, and then he would say to me in the morning, "Was I bad last night? What did you say?
This is terrible.
What did you say?" I said, you know, and my poor mother, God rest her soul. Oh, just unbelievable. And that alone should let people off. We're no drinking. They should put that. They should put these things on a television and put it on in an advert. I said, because it ruins people's lives.
You know, this society, it's ruined everything.
I know.
Bad society.
I'll tell you how bad.
Bad taste.
I'll tell you how bad it is. I said a few years ago in a call centre, with a works night out. It was Christmas, and we had a works night out. So the bosses with a really good year. So the bosses were not only were they paying for our Christmas food, it was about a week before Christmas, but they were paying for all the drink. So all the drink was all free. You see. So if you and I were sitting with a couple of people in the office, you'd have a Coca-Cola and I'd have a Coca-Cola, and the women would have a glass of wine, and some of the men would have pints of lager. But you took your time because it was free. But see the mentality of the young ones. The young ones, 19, 20-year-old, would go to the bar and come back with 6 drinks for themselves.
Terrible.
But we would say, but Ryan, the bosses are paid for it. The drinks, pace yourself. The drinks free all night, 6, and then another 6. See, by an hour later, you were dragging them off the floor. They couldn't get it into their head. I said the drink was free. They could have 40 drinks, but pace yourself.
You know, like here, we need to use this brain.
That's the problem, I said.
Right.
That's the problem. That's the problem. And alcohol is a medical condition, and it needs to be treated like that. You know what I mean?
It is.
It is, because never mind the liver, it goes for the brain.
I know.
You know,
you're right.
absolutely unbelievable. You know, I've seen so many lives destroyed by drink. You know, and just
But
unbelievable.
very, very, you know, like good wise people, I call her just so-called wise, you know. They never did about to control this kind of problem.
No. But you know why? I said because they don't want to. You know what I mean? They blame everything else or blame everybody else, but they don't want. Well, give up smoking, give up drinking, Jim. That's my only pleasure in life. But it's killing you.
Yeah.
How can that be a pleasure? It's killing you.
Bad taste. Taste is rude.
Oh.
And what you call our grade is down.
Aye, absolutely. I said it's just beggars belief. And you see some of these young ones in the town. That's why I'm not going to the town on a Friday or a Saturday or a Sunday night. I said no way. This 10:30 on a Saturday night in that town now.
It's terrible.
And I always feel sorry for the people that work in McDonald's or restaurants or pubs, because it's them that's got to deal with it, you know.
And the big problem is now it's the 21st century, and people, they're so used to with this kind of bad stuff.
They've been brought up
They
with it.
don't feel like that.
No.
You are feeling, I am feeling.
I know.
They're just normal.
their grandparents brought their parents up like that, and their parents have brought them up like that, and they'll bring their kids up like that. Two people can stand here talking to you and I, saying that everything we have talked about is a load of rubbish. They don't want to accept it. That's what,
hopeless.
They've been brought up like that. Oh, there's no harm in a wee drink, Jim. No, there isn't. But then, where do you draw the line? Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather not have any at all, and then at least if I say something to somebody, I'm not going to regret it for the rest of my life. I said, where does this go?
Don't do.
You know, as I said, I've seen a lot of people in my life. I said, they're normally nice people, and they take a drink and they either say something to somebody in front of people, or they and they're like, oh, I'm so ashamed. Well, why did you drink? You knew before you were, you know. And they take one and they get a taste for it, and then they take another one and another one. And I used to say to my mum, how can somebody go to a pub and have 10 pints of lager? I couldn't sit and have 10 cans of Coke. How can you enjoy 10 pints of lager, and then you're staggering out about the street and you bump into somebody and you end up with a black eye, you end up in the jail? How's that a good night out? And you've spent about 60, 70 pounds? No, don't understand it. Sorry.
So the last thing is teaching, education.
That's so important.
Educate.
It's so important. It's so important with the young ones.
Over, you know, like new generation, coming generation. The way we will educate them, they will realize the thing. They will get this stuff. You know, other way, a lot of things they're doing very bad deeds, and this is normal.
But it's going to take a long. The education is going to take a long time to sink in.
It's a big job.
It's a big job.
It's a very big job.
It's a huge job, and that's the single most. In 1997, when Tony Blair was the leader of the Labour Party, he got a huge majority to be the Prime Minister, because he said the 3 most important words in the English language are education, education, education. He said that, and he got a standing ovation, and he won by, that's what Mrs Thatcher went out 1997, he won by a landslide, because the people are no daft, and the people in the United Kingdom realised, Assad, that's the only way you're going to teach the kids and get them out of bad habits, is education, education, education. You need to keep, and don't fall by the wayside, and don't think, oh, I'm batting my head against a brick wall. You might no think that you're getting there, but slowly but surely you will do. You will. It's just going to take a bit of time, you know. But in places like Glasgow, it's going to take a bit longer, because it's generation after generation after generation.
But it's everywhere now. Same.
Oh no, I know. It's all over the world.
All over the world, it's a different problem. For example, here this is problem. The other, you know, like other countries, they're killing each other.
I'm going to say that they're killing each other.
This is worse.
You know. No, we were here first.
We are killing with drink and the other stuff with us.
They're killing with guns.
They are killing with guns. It's
Same thing at the end of the day.
Yeah. Same stupid thing.
No, I know.
And again, right teaching, education.
And plenty of patience, Azad.
Yeah, patient is very important.
You have to be.
Patient is important in all kind of, you know, like our life. Patient is very important. It was same like, you know, like
not to give up.
Prayer thing. And prayer, you know, when we pray, we need patience. When we are doing anything, we need patience. And this is all related to educate. If we educate it, we get patience. We need to remembrance. And
then the more patient you become, the more you're going to be able to educate, because you've got over that barrier. And you're thinking, don't care what you do, you one way or another you are going to listen, and you're going to get it into your head sooner, whether it takes 2 months or 2 years or 20 years. So that when you grow up and you get married and you have kids, you're going to bring them up with probably without knowing, but a totally different and totally better way, and the world might be a better place than it was when you left it.
And to remember, after this life, all things will calculate.
Aye.
How we dealt with it.
Well, if you and I are up in the queue in front of the big man, and you're ahead of me in the queue, you used to say to him, and there's Jim's further, Jim's further down. I see him. Here he's there. Get him up to the front of the.
Until we alive, we can try our best.
That's all you can do.
And,
Asad, is
like,
just try your best.
This is individual as well.
Yes. Oh no, I know.
Individual.
Yeah.
You will answerable for your life. I will answerable. Every single person will answerable what he will. So we need to make sure, with the help of each other,
Exactly.
we can go up.
Yes, we're all going.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not just the chosen
Yeah,
few.
yeah.
Aye.
So here, because we are here to help each other, to educate each other, and we will help with, we take everyone up. So
But that's not going to be easy.
it's very hard.
Because once you get yourself sorted, and then try to help somebody else, too many people in the world are me. Oh, did you see this in the paper, or did you see that in the news? Oh, as long as it doesn't come to my door, I don't want to know.
Yeah.
And the thing I've noticed being in Glasgow all my life, Asad, more so recently than ever before, you used to be able to walk down the road on a sunny day, and you would say, "Oh, hi there, good morning." Doesn't matter who it was. Good morning, a lovely day. Now 95% of the women, they walk along like this.
Yeah.
They're afraid to look at you. And Glasgow was always known as a friendly city, Asad. But and if you go, oh, they go, and you're thinking, oh, I'm only saying hello. You can't go up to somebody with a wee kiddie and say, "Oh, how are you? What age are you? What's your name?" You can't. You know what I mean? You've got to ask the mother's permission. Is it okay? And that's terrible. That's terrible. That's
same thing again. Education.
Education. I know. I was in a wee cafe a couple of months ago when my other friend was in. Is that you getting ready to go? Was in the hospital, and I came out to get a cup of coffee with my other friend, and there was a lady sitting with a wee boy, and he was only about 3, a wee blonde wee thing, a lovely wee thing, and his name is Thomas. He was talking to everybody, and I says, "Thomas, see if it's okay with your mum. If it's okay with your mum, can I show you a wee magic trick?" On his eyes lit up. I said, so I took a £1 coin and I put it in. I showed him. I put it in the palm of my hand, but I had it between my fingers, so he never saw me. I closed my hands. I said, "Now, Thomas, you blow as hard as you can." And I went and I did this. Of course, the £1 coin's under there. I said, and he's like this, Mum. I said, Thomas, what's that in it? You get yourself a wee sweetie with that. And then he thought about it and he said, "Do that again." I said, no, I can't afford to do it. But I made sure that I asked the mothers, because it was a crowded cafe.
Yeah.
I said, "Listen, as long as it's okay with you and Mum, can I?" Oh, she said, "Oh, what's your name?" I said, "It's Jim." "Oh, Jim, he loves all that kind of stuff." Whereas years ago you would have just been laughing, a joke and a carry on. You've got to be so politically correct with everything nowadays, Asad, because it's just and it's sad. It makes you sad, You're walking along the road and it's a lovely sunny day and God's in His heaven, and most of the people are standing like this, or sitting in the bus like this, or got the paper up, and nobody's talking.
Actually, a lot of people, they have bad experiences.
Oh, I understand that. Oh no, I know that. I know it's
they just, like these kind of people, they just give up and they say, "Okay, forget about them.
They'll not try.
Keep yourself, away from this world, and just live your life, whatever left." That is not right.
No.
But they have bad experiences.
Just before I go, because I don't want to keep you, let me tell you, because I knew I was going to the Victorian Infirmary, I got an all-day ticket for the bus. So when I came out of the Victorian Infirmary, the all-day tickets, you can go on the first bus as many times as you like for £4. I said. So I came out of the Victorian Infirmary and I looked at the bus stop and I thought, "Oh crikey, I've just missed a 34. I'll walk at home and I'll go in and see Asad and Stephen, because I'm not doing anything. I'm going to watch the football." So there was a couple of people standing. This is society nowadays, Asad. So there was 5 or 6 people standing at the bus stop, and I said, "Excuse me, guys. First thing they're all thinking is, he's going to ask us for money. I said, excuse me guys, is any of you paying, actually, no got a bus ticket, are you paying cash £2 to get into the town? And this one girl said, I am. I says, look my dear, there's an all-day ticket for you. I'm going to walk it to my friends, and then I'm going to walk it home. I don't need it anymore. Oh, I'm going into town and then I'm going back home. £4. I said, what are you doing? Are you not wanting £2 for a hat? I said, no. I've used it, and it's not up until midnight. I said, so I'm giving you the good of it, because if I'd have walked at home and hadn't seen you, I'd have just went in the bin.
Yeah.
So, and the first thing in her head that I said was, he's obviously wanting half the money, but you know what I mean, that's society now, do you know what I mean? I said, no, you know, and this wee woman said, oh, just take it hen, sure, it's nice to be nice. And you know, instead of saying, oh, that's very kind of you, thanks very much, you know, they're going overtime thinking, I better offer him something in case he's maybe going to snap and say, hey, wait a minute here, you know, that's an all-day ticket. So my good deed kind of fell flat, I said, because, you know, the first thing, and you could see him. I said, no, missus, I'm finished with it. I'm going to walk home. I don't need it. But that time the buses are off. They're finished. You're going into town and then you need a bus home to Castlemilk. So you use it.
The other thing again is because people have bad experiences, and when they feel like unusual, because you know this is like unusual need to be nice. So
they don't expect it.
They don't expect
when they used to, they don't now. They think, you know, no, you don't get nothing for nothing in this world. You know, what's he going to ask me in return? Nothing. Nothing at all. It's an all-day ticket. It's saving you. The reason that you're doing it is to benefit you from paying your money when it's an all-day ticket. You can walk on and off all the buses. So not only can she get into the town and have a nice night, she can get a bus home for nothing. And you can see the wee wheels going as if, is he going to ask me out? Is he going to ask me for the whole £4? It was, and a lot of it, when I did it, I said, was a lot of it was gone because, but as you say, she's maybe had standing at a taxi rank some Saturday night going home, and 3 or 4 drunk guys have maybe approached her. She maybe had a bad experience, and she's thinking. But then there was quite a few people standing at the bus stop anyway. You know what I mean? So. You're lucky if you be shut by this time.
I'm late today.
Go on. Top up for £10 for gift card. No. बंद हो गया चलो
Sorry.
हाँ
Okay.
Allah Hafiz.
Sorry for that.
Aye, so it was kind of lost a wee bit. But as you say, with society nowadays, everybody's that suspicious, Assad, and on their toes, and get to the stage where they're thinking, oh, nobody does anything for nothing.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, good deeds or whatever. There's got to be something behind it, you know. So.
So too, you know, like meanful people, and they don't.
As you say, that most people nowadays, when they feel like that, it's because, unfortunately, as you said, they've got a reason to. Something's happened in the past, and it just makes them very, very, especially women. You know, I would never approach a woman on her own at a bus stop and say, "Listen, you want this car?" Never. You know what I mean? You're just leaving yourself wide open to everything that's going. But there was about 6 people standing at that bus stop, and I thought, oh, that's good. It's maybe, pardon me, maybe a wee bit more embarrassing, but at least you know, she can't stop a policeman and say, oh, this guy's harassing me or whatever. There was people standing there, I said, you know. So
no, it depends how we approach the discount. You know, like
non-confrontational, and you know.
Because I remember, you know, when I came here,
I
was like totally new. It's a new world. It was very new world for me. And when I started, you know, like talking to people and conversate. First of all, you know, like I noticed a lot of people. They are feeling strange, and so they told me that because of their bad experiences. But slowly.
Because people generally put a barrier up,
Yeah.
and it's about bringing that barrier down.
So slowly, they tamed. They tamed, and now.
You're out with a big
Yeah.
stick. You will like me.
Yeah. So they are in my heart, and I am in
I
their
know.
heart.
They just don't know it.
Yeah.
I know. No.
So
I
we
just-
need to be like this, you know.
Oh, no, I
like,
know, I know. We just have to keep plugging my phone. Where is it? Aye, we just have to keep plugging on
Yeah.
and stuff. Are you just heading? Because I'll
Yeah.
go.
So
Listen, I'll
see
see-
you tomorrow.
Yes, I'll see you tomorrow.
No
'Cause,
worries.
I'm going to the Victorian Infirmary for the morning
Tomorrow
visit,
morning.
because there's nobody going to go up in the morning, but there'll be people going up at night time. So I'll drop that pound in on my way
Okay.
on my
So
way past.
remember,
Yes,
remember
strong,
everything.
strong.
Strong.
Yes. Week times. Remember that
Yeah.
Saturday night in Nassad's shop. remember.
If you try to forget, just come and see me.
I said I've got your phone number in my phone.
Okay.
Give me a wee second. No, I didn't lie.
Thank you. So keep yourself happy. No need to take any stress, and be strong.
And just have more faith
yeah,
in
fight
in the
with
Lord.
your life
Aye.
nicely.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Brawley down.
Yeah.
You going to be all right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you. See you
Thanks
tomorrow.
again. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Take
Bye
care.
bye. See you later.